Welcome, everyone. One of the best ways to prepare for the IELTS speaking test is to see it in action. That's exactly what we're doing today with this complete mock test from Spinta. As you listen, think about what the candidate does well and where they could improve. Afterwards, we'll compare notes with a full performance breakdown. Let's begin.
Hello, my name is Dr. Smith. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Can I see your identification, please?
Sure, here it is.
Great. Let's start with some questions about your home. Where are you from?
I am from a small town called Maplewood. It's quiet and kind of nice.
What do you like most about your hometown?
I like that it's peaceful. There are a lot of parks. I often go for walks there.
That sounds lovely. Are there any famous places in your hometown?
Yes, there is a big lake that many people visit, especially in summer. It's good for picnics.
How long have you lived there?
I've lived there my whole life, which is about 25 years now.
Let's move on to talk about your studies. What are you studying?
I am studying biology at university. I find it interesting.
Can you tell me why you chose this subject?
Actually, I like nature and animals. Biology helps me understand them better.
What do you enjoy most about your studies?
I enjoy lab work because it's practical. We do experiments. It's exciting to see results.
Interesting. What kind of job do you want after you finish your studies?
I want to be a researcher. I think I want to work with animals.
Let's talk about your hobbies now. What do you do in your spare time?
I like reading books and playing video games. They help me relax.
What types of books do you like?
I mostly read science fiction. I find it fascinating to explore new worlds.
Do you prefer reading physical books or using an e-reader?
I prefer physical books. There's something nice about holding a book.
That makes sense. Now I'd like you to talk about a subject you enjoy. Here's a topic card. Please read it and prepare to speak for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Your topic is, describe a memorable trip you made. You should say, where you went, how you got there, what you did, and explain why this trip was memorable.
I went to the Grand Canyon last year with my family. We drove for about 8 hours. The view was amazing when we arrived. We explored many trails. I remember taking lots of photos and seeing a beautiful sunset. It was special because we all spent time together, laughing and enjoying nature.
Thank you, Alex. That sounds like an interesting experience. Can you tell me more about why the sunset was special for you?
The sunset was special because it was very colorful. It reminded me of how beautiful nature is, and how important it is to appreciate the little moments.
That's a lovely reflection. Now, let's move on to part 3. I'd like to discuss travel with you. How do people in your country usually prepare for a trip?
Well, people often plan their trips many months in advance. They research places online, book hotels, and maybe pack bags early.
Do you think travel is essential for everyone? Why or why not?
I think travel is important because it helps people learn about different cultures. It opens their minds. But it can be expensive, so not everyone can do it.
That's a fair point. How has travel changed over the years, in your opinion?
Travel has changed a lot. Now, with technology, we can find information easily. There are also more flights and options to go anywhere.
Do you think social media influences the way people travel?
Yes, definitely. Many people share their travel photos. This makes others want to visit those places. It creates trends.
Interesting. Lastly, what do you think is the most important aspect of traveling?
I believe making memories is the most important part. Experiencing new things and meeting people can change your life.
Thank you, Alex. That concludes our speaking test. Good luck with your IELTS exam.
The candidate demonstrated a moderate fluency throughout the conversation, but there were occasions where hesitations were noticeable, impacting coherence. Alex showed a reasonable range of vocabulary, yet it was sometimes limited and repetitive, which restricted expression. In terms of grammatical accuracy, There were basic errors, particularly in complex sentence structures, although simple sentences were mostly correct. Pronunciation was clear, but there were slight regional accents that occasionally hindered understanding. The estimated band score range for Alex is 5.5, which reflects the ability to communicate basic ideas but with inconsistencies in delivery and language use. Overall, the candidate's strengths include the ability to provide relevant responses and some personal anecdotes, while areas for improvement involve expanding vocabulary range, enhancing grammatical structures, and practicing fluency to reduce hesitations. Thank you for practicing with this IELTS speaking mock test. Visit Spinta for more comprehensive mock tests and personalized feedback to boost your IELTS score.